Damn, we're really supposed to feel bad for these demons. That's crazy.
Hello, fellow watchers. We're watching whatever. I'm Nathan, and joining me here is Danny. We're back here today with Demon Slayer. We're doing episode 21 and 22 today. Where we last left off is, Tanjiro and Inosuke. They were fighting. They're fighting, each fighting the demon, and Tanjiro was fighting the number 12, right? The number 12 demon, the special group of demons, and we thought he had killed him at one point, but the guy ended up using his strength to cut his own head off so that he can still live. And we see that Nezuko, she has a what's it called, the blood, demonic blood art, right? So she has special unique abilities. And then the guy's name, I think it was Gyu, the one who had found him in the beginning, the demon slayer, he came in and he was just OP, right? He literally walked through and you just see the sword just slice through the guy's neck. Like
right.
It was nothing.
He just like one-shotted him like it was nothing.
Yeah, like it was absolutely nothing. And we saw, a bit of background with that one demon girl who betrayed her adopted sister in a sense, and she ends up being killed by the other demon slayer who deals with poison.
The butterfly girl, that's right.
Yeah. So that's where we are. Anything you want to say before we start?
Nah, I'm just looking forward to it. Yeah,
Cool.
We're coming up on the home stretch, so I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, the home stretch of this arc here, right? The initial arc for the Demon Slayer story. So, everyone on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe and leave us a comment. It really helps us out with the algorithm. Subscribing helps us out with our channel here, so that hopefully we can get monetized at some point soon. And we really like getting comments from all of you. Whatever it is, and I really enjoy taking the time to read them, and I try to answer as many as I can. I answer pretty much all of them, unless obviously someone leaves multiple comments. Then I'll try to answer all of that into one. But just doing that will really help us, and we really appreciate that. And we're very grateful for all of you who are here watching along with us. If you want to check us out on our Patreon for the full review, for the full content, you can go to patreon.com/watchingwhatever. Follow along with us on there. Demon Slayer here. We're watching this on Netflix US. Sorry, I almost said Netflix Korea. Netflix US. And for our Patreon viewers, thank you for being here with us, taking the time to watch along with us. And we are going to get started with the show. Yeah, this is a kid.
The spider kid?
Yeah, it's his memory. Is he sickly? Is that why?
Is his name Louis or Rui?
Rui. But you know how it is with... I definitely know with Koreans, right? They have a hard time pronouncing the L's and R's.
Right.
So... most things that are in R's, they'll have an L sound to it. Yeah, I like this show because I felt the manga, even though there's a lot of similarities to like other Japanese manga and stuff, there was something different about this in the way the story built. Yeah, I could imagine a kid who's been sick his whole life wanting to get better and get a stronger body.
Right.
なんてことをしたんだルイ川で溺れた我が子を助けるためになんという親の愛そして絆なぜか俺の親は
This shows his obsession with family.
偽物だったのだろう俺たちの絆は本物じゃなかった
Disturbing.
He finally gets his memories back.
大丈夫だルイ一緒に死んでやるから本物の絆を俺はあの夜全てはお前を受け入れなかった親が悪いのだ自分のしてしまったことに耐えられなくて父と母が恋しくてたまらなかった
Look at him seeing this though. His head's like way over there.
Yeah. I think it's just giving us his point of view as far as like where his body is, you know? Again, they make us feel kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
As,
I feel more bad for this dude than
the other girl?
The snitch, yeah.
Well, yeah, because she was a snitch.
So, being a snitch is worse than killing your parents?
But him killing his parents was first he thought they were trying to kill him just to get rid of him, and it's part of his demonic nature. Being a snitch is just a snitch.
どうか許してほしい父さんと母さんと同じところへは
Damn, that's pretty sad. We're all in hell together.
Yeah. You said it.
ルイ父さん
It's funny how they show the parents' face here. Earlier they had it covered up.
全部僕が悪かったよ
Damn, we're really supposed to feel bad for these demons. That's crazy.
I think they did a good job with that.
Yeah.
You can see the difference, the contrast in their nature too,
人を
right?
食った鬼に情けをかけるなもちろん俺は容赦なく鬼の首に刃を振るいます自らの行いを悔いている者を踏みつけにはしない鬼は虚しい生き物だ悲しい生き物だ
It'd be hard to like kill them if you really consider them that way.
あらそんなだからみんなに嫌われるんですよ
I think that's why they gave him the line the way he said it, right? Because he's like, I'll bring my sword down on the neck of any demon, regardless. Right. But I'm not going to trample on them.
All right.
俺は嫌われてない
That's his concern.
苦しまないよう優しい毒で殺してあげましょうね
I'm telling you, serial killer vibes, man.
Yeah.
妹を連れて逃げろ俺は鬼殺隊を抜けなければならなくなるのか
Makes me think of like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, it totally gives that vibe.
So there's that other butterfly girl, the one from the credits and the one from the beginning at the final exam.
逃げろ走るんだ絶対捕まるないいぞ
富岡さん聞いてますか富岡さん富岡さんのこれは対立違反です鬼殺嫌われていると言ってしまったこと根に持ってます
本部より伝令あり連れ帰れ連れ帰れ
So they're about to like kill each other, but now they're just chill.
鬼じゃないよなあ、かぶりもんだこれ人間だ
何にもできなかったあんまし強くないのかも
Getting a lesson in humility.
Mm-hmm.
最終選別にいた子じゃないか
Inosuke, he needed that lesson, right?
Right.
His lesson in humility. He was always trying to fight everyone and just rushing, head first into a fight.
構成する隊員は剣技の際に恵まれなかった人たちがほとんどだとか
He has a little like sparrow or something for his like.
Yeah, instead of a crow or a raven.
What?
柱の前だぞ
Dang. So we get to see all like the leadership of the group.
Yeah, we get a glimpse of the Hashiras, right? The strongest of the Demon Slayer Corps.
Right. It's crazy. They got a couple of giants, man.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to see that.
Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program. Okay, so
All right.
episode 22.
Do they hand draw those like backgrounds, or is it all like computer stuff now?
I feel like that's probably hand drawn, or at least there's a good mix of it.
派手なやつを期待したんだが地味な野郎だなおい
鬼になった妹をずっとかばっていたなんて
Of course, it's anime, so you gotta have at least one girl with like a big chest.
Nice body. Yeah.
柱の前だぞ
That one guy towers over everybody.
ここは鬼殺隊の本部です。あなたは今から裁判を受けるのですよ。
鬼をかばうの
Flame
は
Hashira.
明らかな対立違反生まれてきたこと自体が
なんだっけあの雲の形
So that's the one that's kind of aloof.
Emo.
Yeah.
You know, clouds.
このお方たちは鬼殺隊の中でも最も位の高い9名の
9 of them. So there's only 6 there. So we have
Right.
Gyu and the butterfly lady. So there's one more. Oh wait, no, butterfly lady's there. So there's 2 more we haven't seen.
そんなことより富岡はどうするのかね
So there's another one.
どう処分する
イグロさん相変わらずネチネチしてヘビみたい。富岡さん離れたところに一人ぼっち。
She's just like boy crazy.
I think she likes anything cute, because that's what she said about Nezuko, right? How could they kill someone so cute?
それよりも私は坊やの方から話を聞きたいですよ。
俺の妹
Didn't they say his jaw was broken?
Yeah.
How's he able to talk?
鬼は俺の妹なんです人を傷つけることは絶対にしません
早くこの哀れな子供を殺して解き放ってあげよう
So there's number 9.
品津川さん勝手なことをしないでください。
ありえねえんだよバカが
やめろもうすぐ親方様がいらっしゃるぞ
He hit him with that super hard forehead.
富岡が横から口を挟んだとはいえ品津川に一撃を
親方様の
Yeah, these creepy kids.
私の可愛い子供たち
He's blind.
Yeah, he's blind. Blind and probably has some... I wonder... I don't remember. Was he born blind, or did he get blind because it's kind of like disease or injury?
この人が親方様
炭治郎と禰豆子のことは私が容認していた鬼を連れた鬼殺隊員など認められない
僕はどちらでもすぐに忘れる
全力で反対するかまど富岡両名の処罰を願います
He's gonna cause a rift in the core, you think?
Alright, maybe.
人としての理性を保っています。飢餓状態であっても人を食わず、もしも禰豆子が人に襲いかかった場合は、
鱗滝左近次富岡義勇が腹を切ってお詫び。
Dang.
Just volunteer all of them to do it.
Wow.
I want to cry tears that big.
何の保証にもなりはしません人を食い殺せば取り返しがつかない人を襲うということもまた証明ができない否定する側もそれ以上のものを差し出さなければならない
A rational leader.
この炭治郎は鬼物児と遭遇しているどんな姿だったノリコは場所はどこだ鬼物児は何をしていた 根城は突き止めたのかおい答えろ
So he's got information no one else has.
おそらくは禰豆子にも鬼物児にとって予想外の何かが起きていると思う承知できない証明しますよ俺が食らいつけ
It's definitely a good way to prove your point.
Yeah.
出てこい鬼
Create everything to his advantage, right? Stab her, make her angry, make her weak. And cut himself, giving off the scent of blood.
She's gonna be more concerned about her brother, huh? Ah, you mother. Oh man.
Beautiful timing there.
Alright.
Yeah, so with these last two episodes, not much action, right? It was just the Hashiras fighting each other, trying to protect Nezuko.
Yeah.
So what's going through your mind right now?
I was thinking like what connects these two episodes together, and especially what connects it to all the previous stuff that happened with the spider family and stuff, is this idea that like we feel sympathetic towards these demons, right? We know that like you know, they've also kind of suffered and stuff, and so in a sense like we can kind of you know, kind of look past certain things. I mean, obviously they, you know, like they have to die, but you don't, like, just like what that guy said is you don't have to trample them. And so that kind of leads to this part where for us then, as the audience, we can understand that Nezuko can be kind of redeemed, and she's not like completely bad person. Whereas these other demon slayers, like the most badass ones, have never seen that before, or whatever, you know, or or maybe because of the things that they have seen, they can't look sympathetically at demons. Even the guy who's on Tenjiro's side is like stepping on the demon. He's like don't feel bad for them, you know.
Yeah.
But for him, this situation must be that much different to put his neck on the line, or his like guts on the line, or whatever, for Nezuko, you know. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's an interesting like bridge. Like the whole season kind of is kind of been leading up to this, where we've constantly seen the backgrounds of these demons, and so we do have like this kind of sympathetic feeling towards them, so that you know, in this situation where maybe normally most people, you know, if you just kind of go by, you know, like if you look at it in black and white, then yeah, I mean, uh, Nezuko has to die. She's a demon, right? But because they've kind of trained us or influenced us in a certain way, we can see it in a different light, right?
Yeah. It's basically prejudice, right? Like think about like a pit bull.
Right.
Most people's perception who haven't really interacted with that dog is it's a violent dog that's just gonna maul anybody there is, right? Which is why there are places, I don't know if they still have them now, but there were places actually in the US where like you couldn't own one, right? They would take away anyone who had a pit bull. But most pit bulls I've encountered are just super friendly and loving.
Right.
So
yeah, I've encountered a few, and they're really sweet animals.
Yeah,
from
and
what I've seen,
now
you know?
I've encountered a few that were very mean and aggressive, but that's, you know, most of that, I'd say 95% of that is from how they were raised.
Right.
So
it's not like in their nature, you think, to be that way, or it is in their nature, but trained they can be overcome their nature, or.
Well, think about it, right? Where do they come from? They come from wolves. Right? And a wolf's nature is to hunt. So I don't think it's in their nature to be just super aggressive, but they're also not like super sweet and loving in that sense, kind of, right? It's a mix, right? They're an animal. Right? Some animals can be really good, and some animals can be really mean.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
think for the most part, though, for these dogs, it's not really in their nature to be that aggressive, right? There's something to me, my thought is something. There's something there that actually triggers that, whether it's their upbringing or whatever they've experienced in the past, right? Because I mean, I've even seen videos of dogs who are used in to train fighting dogs,
Oh.
right? So they're kind of like the dummy for the other dogs to attack and learn how to be
Oh.
aggressive. But even those dogs that were abused that way still aren't aggressive,
Oh.
right? So, but yeah, you're right. So it shows up the prejudice that the demon slayers have, whereas for us, we've seen, not only do we see the background of these demons as they're dying, but we've also seen two other demons who are trying to do good, right? The
Right.
doctor lady and her apprentice.
Right.
Uh, so yeah, I like what you said there and how you brought that and connected that.
Right. Yeah. So in this situation, we're able to kind of look at it from a different perspective rather than just being on like the side of the good guys or whatever, right?
Yeah. Well, I
That's
mean, they made the good guys look kind of bad here, right?
right. Like this, yeah. Like when people just like kind of like stubbornly kind of adhere to the rules without being able to kind of like uh, uh, um, bend their perspective based on a situation, then it seems like they're yeah, like they're that seems wrong, right?
Yeah.
um
You're right.
right.
Super
And so
rigid with no flexibility in them.
there's two questions that like because this happened in the previous episode, and so I like forgot about it, but the
Okay.
two questions from the show were um and I guess we've talked about this like a couple times before, but if you were like as sickly as that kid is and someone offered you a chance to be healthy, but you had to like kill people, like would you do it? Right? We've kind of like previously it was choosing immortality or not, and
Yeah.
but this time it's like the caveat the caveat is you have to like eat people. I think that makes the decision much easier for most people, like you probably would. I don't know. What would you say?
Me, I, and now this is again this is hypothetical because obviously I'm not a sickly person. I was
Right.
never bedridden and couldn't go out and play, so it's easy for me to say oh no, I would never do that. I would think that I would probably say no, just because of the idea of eating another human being is it just it seems so weird and wrong.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
again, not being in that position, I don't know.
Right.
Um, if I'm truthfully speaking, knowing my personality, I'd say it's a good. I'd say there's a good like 40% chance I would actually say yes to that proposal.
Okay. Like you know, in previous situations, I've said 100%. I'll give up my soul for immortality.
Yeah.
If just offered it with no questions asked, I will take it instantly, right? But in
Hmm.
this case, yeah, if I had to like kill other people, um, I don't know. It'd be like depending on my mood that day.
some guy
Okay.
cuts you off and flips you off on the road. Be like, yeah.
Right. Give it to me so I can get that guy.
Yeah.
Right. No. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'd probably say no. I mean, I don't think I could hurt other people in that way. But okay. Then the next question is, like let's go into his parents' perspective. And so, I mean, they saw what their son had become. They were gonna kill him, and they kill themselves. I mean, it's pretty extreme. But like, uh, like I don't know, maybe this is too real, but let's say like how far do you go when like your offspring is like evil, you know? Like
Yeah.
we are just talking about like pit bulls, and there's situations where like owners their dogs have like hurt other people, and they kind of come to the defense of their dogs, and then I imagine that would be even more so like if it was like your kid, like we hear about it all the time, parents trying to cover up for their kids when they've
Yeah.
done something really bad, even murder and stuff like that. You still
Mm-hmm.
love your kids, and you will get the best lawyers possible to kind of lessen their punishment or whatever. And so
Yeah.
like I mean, like what would you do if your kid turned into a demon and started like killing people? Do you get rid of them? I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's hard because it's one thing if if your kid ends up being like a criminal, right, killing people and doing stuff, because at least with that you can, if obviously if you're so inclined to turn them in, have taken into custody, put in jail so they can't really try to hurt other innocent
Right.
people. Um,
So allow people to get justice, right?
Allow people to get justice. But this is a different
Uh-huh.
situation because he's a demon. It's not
Right.
like they
This
can
is
just
demon.
throw him in jail. Right.
Right. Yeah.
So that's hard. It's especially hard because I don't have kids. So
Right.
I would think the logical side of my mind is saying yes, even though it's my child. At that point, the child has become a demon, and
Okay. Yeah.
murdering all these innocent people, right? You need to stop that, right?
Right. Yeah.
But
And it's
that's
probably better
just a
for you.
pure
Right.
logical
It's
side.
probably better also for you to take out your own kid than like these demon slayers showing. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's a tough
mean,
one. I mean,
yeah, that was really hard,
yeah. I mean,
really really
I
hard
think
to answer.
this like kids show keeps bringing up these like kind of like philosophical, like moralistic, like existential questions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
really
funny, man.
does.
Uh, hmm.
Oh man.
Anyway, yeah, it's a good show. It's
All right. Cool.
entertaining and yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So again,
Right.
anyone watching us on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Help us out here. We'd love to, get our subscriber count up and hopefully get this channel monetized one day so we can, keep doing more of this. But we do appreciate all of you who are here watching us, and leave us your comments. We'd love to hear from you. Again, it also helps out the algorithm when you comment, when you like, when you watch through with the program. Our Patreon viewers, thank you very much for sitting along with us and watching through all of this. I know sometimes we don't say a lot of things, but it's because we're trying to take in what we're seeing on the screen, and a lot of times when we talk, it's hard to focus on what's happening, especially when it's in another language to have to read what they're saying. So, but thank you for dealing with all of that, putting up with all of that, and watching along with us, and for your support. We appreciate and are thankful for all of you. So, with that being said, we're going to end it here. We've only got 4 more episodes of Demon Slayer Season 1 left, and we'll see you next time. Bye.